I'm guessing it's a grenadier, just from the outline. Having a hard time telling.
Little sponge.
Aloha to the science and engineering camp that is tuning in with us. Glad to have you with us. Looking forward to hearing your questions.
Look at this cool little ridge over here. Is that what I'm seeing? What am I seeing? Oh, that's just double cliff. Cliff on cliff. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, this was the original scarp that got mass wasted from, where the landslide came from.
Interesting.
Looks like it's softening out there, Miles.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll say. Throw you a bone. I think we wanted to take a rock sample here. Is that
If
true?
you could.
Sure. I'll go up a little bit more. But yeah, let's call it out if you see something that you think would be loose.
Yeah,
Then we'll try that, then we'll try 5 more, and then we'll get one.
yeah, almost like
We're
something
just here.
on top
We're
of the
just here to
sediment
shake.
area.
Just
Say
here to
again?
shake the cliff.
I mean, right on top of the sediment area, right at the top here.
You're talking,
You'll
grab
go-
this thing?
Yeah, I mean, they're not perfectly in place. They could be tumbled down, but
How about this one, right in the lasers?
yeah, if you can.
See what I can do. Right at the end of my tether, so we'll have to wait for a little bit of ship move
Sure.
action, but make my way over there.
We got all day.
That we do.
But Megan, I want to know, does Dan get compensated for product placement with the Mesocam over there, the GoPro?
GoPro.
It's a good question. It's a very good question. Hook the ship up. Yeah. No, I don't know. But on the left there of the Hercules view, you can see Dan Fernari, Miso GoPro, and that is a still camera taking still images, and it's just set on a timer. So at the end of the dive, we often have very beautiful shots of sort of a slightly different perspective than the video camera captured. Hi, Chris Kelly, writing into the feed. Suna, can you let us know what the dissolved oxygen is right now? Actually,
Yep.
is that a Jake question? Chris Kelly, a lead scientist on Nautilus
Looks like
Expeditions.
92.6. This is micromoles per liter.
Thank you. Sponge and coral expert from the University of Hawaii. Chris, you'd be very proud of Steve Oshkovich. He gave us an identification talk in the lounge yesterday to help get everybody ready to call out species or call out species groups during this dive.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to try for a different one first, just to see what happens. Those feel solid already, not even touching them. Okay, I'm going to go for it.
Oh,
It's a big one.
Good
You want it?
job. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, why does it feel stuck? Oh, yikes.
Oh, good catch.
Wow. Can't believe I got that.
Quick hands.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah,
He
have
shoots,
it
he
go.
scores.
Let's bring it out here. We'll get lasers on it first. Let me know when you're good there, Suna.
Good, thank you.
Okay, go ahead and zoom.
Let's get the focus. Okay, zooming in.
Yeah, a lot of manganese. Ooh,
Can you
it's
tell
the
from the
biology.
texture?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
by the texture,
Zoom in
yeah.
on that. Hold on. Oh, that's a little guy.
Look at that manganese.
Yeah.
Okay, come wide.
Coming wide.
Full wide, please.
Full wide.
Okay, you can open my tool tray, please.
Yeah.
Steve's comment is bonus sample, excellent. So does this count as a biology or rock sample? That's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
Rock sample with the bonus biology.
Hey, excuse me, Cloud. Go away. You can close that drawer.
Is it in?
Yep.
Whoa, that was quick.
Great.
Lock it up.
Hello to Science Communication Fellow Carrie Roble coming out to join the expedition later this year. They're tuned in and watching in New York City. So hi to Hudson River Park's Estuary Lab. We're glad to have you exploring with us out here in the Central Pacific. It is still early morning for us, though it's late in your day.
All right, I think we get another ship move going.
That
I'm a happy
Argus shot
camper.
is so cool.
Yeah, feel free to zoom in there, Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay. Zooming with Argus.
That's cool.
I feel like the light's falling just right that you can really see how steep it is.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at Herc's view right now, the side action.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That is a steep cliff. Sorry, Miles, I didn't catch that. 270? 277. Still one, same one. Okay. Raja. All right, I'm coming up.
Yep.
Thank you. You can come up quite a bit faster.
Let's go faster.
Yeah.
Beautiful massive basalt blocks here.
Does that give you clues about how this was formed? What can you tell from that?
I think just, some very voluminous eruptions. I mean, I don't see anything like a classic pillow structure here. So these came up in very large flows very fast.
So are pillows indicative then of like a slower, steady flow?
Well, I mean, you do get, it's usually a pillow with a eruptions right at the
Can you bring your heading to
sediment
starboard?
water or the ocean
30
interface.
degrees.
Mm-hmm.
It cools like a pillow. If you see like the mid-ocean ridge, you see much more pillows.
Pillow, do you mean like pahoy hoy?
Exactly.
They're so amazing. They just don't.
Keep bringing that heading around.
They're so symmetrical. Sometimes it's hard to
Actually, that's
think of them as a
probably good
really
there.
natural shape.
Yeah. I'm still surprised there isn't that many
All right.
coral or sponge on this slope, but maybe there's so much mass wasting and stuff falling off the steep parts that it doesn't allow them to take root.
I mean, keep burying them.
Yeah, or knocking them off before
There's
they can
one.
even...
Nope, Brazilian
Oh.
star.
Oh, there's one.
Speaking of,
Crinoid?
Brazilian?
can we have a zoom quick?
I don't know.
Oh.
Wow, look, gorgeous.
Oh. Must have missed that one.
Yeah.
zoom kind of threw
That's
me off.
almost
for a
pillowy
second.
right there.
There's a star or something right on the edge on the
Yeah,
right
to
side.
the right.
Yeah, I see the star.
All right. You come up in your delta a bit.
Oh, shit.
So a cool feature for our viewers this year, remember that you have the scrolling data just underneath the stream view. So you have the Hercules depth in feet and meters and the water temperature. So a little idea of the environmental characteristics of where we're exploring. Those scroll and update in real time.
All right, Miles, what do you think? More moves?
Yeah.
That confused me. I forgot what to change. We need to change the batteries in that clock. So I was like, quarter past 3. What? That's not right.
You've been in here for years.
I'm not even on watch. What's going on?
Really cool having all these viewers with us. We're glad to be in the water. We are way out in the Central Pacific. It's taken us a few days to get here, but are thrilled to have you here. Gosh, we've got folks in Bermuda and Belgium and Chile and Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Mexico, Norway, Ukraine, Germany is here, Netherlands,
I'm gonna wait here
Sweden,
for a sec.
UK, Canada, United States. Thanks for being here with us.
Megan, how are those sorted? I know you always pick out, like,
Mhm.
say these countries that don't seem to be alphabetical or anything like
Oh,
this.
they're sorted. I can get a report just based on mass, and
okay.
then decide to start somewhere in the list.
Cool.
Sometimes go down the list, sometimes go up the list.
Sometimes you go in the middle and start go to either
Mhm.
side. Cool.
I could alphabetize them for you if you'd like.
No,
They-
that's just fine.
They are sorted by volume of viewers.
Ah, volume of viewers. Not number, but volume.
They have mass.
Alphabetically by the third letter in the name. I don't want this button. I want this button.
Hello to the Pisces Star Summer Camp program. We're excited to have you tune in with us. These are Hawaii high school students
Sure.
who
We do them at the top of the hour, but early is fine.
are exploring
Early is
science and
great.
engineering careers. So I direct you to the team page where we have a brand new feature on the website this year, which are our team pages, where each of the roles on board Nautilus has a description of what the responsibilities and role are like, kind of what a day in the life is like, and as well as meeting a few of our role models. So check that out. Armenia is also here. Sorry for not mentioning you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, thrilled to be sharing this part of Underwater America with you. There's some corals, right side.
Corals!
Yay.
Let's check them out. We're not in too big of a hurry right now. We can
Pushing in
definitely-
on Argus.
Yeah, and Steve, if you're watching, let us know if you want a sample or anything.
Wayne, the Herc video's a little hot.
Okay.
Thanks.
Or ID.
Okay, could you go ahead and zoom on Herc, please?
Zooming on her.
Keep that coral framed up.
Get a little more light. A little less light. A little more.
Can we go any closer?
Yeah, go ahead and zoom more.
Zooming in.
Oh, this is hard.
There we go. Oh, wait, lost the light.
I got too excited.
Okay.
And now I'm hooped. Okay, come wide.
Well, coming wide. Coming wide. Yeah, that was a.
I was too keen. You should see the shot from the GoPro though. Holy.
Kind of.
Oh, there's a bright red one.
Yeah. Crinoid, stalked crinoid. Brittle star, the center.
Massive lava flow. Just got to keep balance here.
Yeah, massive lava. Have you noted the lava?
This one looks a little softer. I
Another
guess
one. Another coral or sponge.
there's a coral.
Brittle star there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go ahead and zoom in on this stuff, please.
All right, let's give this one a try.
A couple of brittle star. Not just one.
It's a
little washed
Brazingid
out.
star on the rock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A couple in the coral too.
Mm-hmm.
Could that be a black coral?
You can zoom in more, Wayne.
You want more zoom?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
And there we go.
I don't know.
So this looks like a primnoid octocoral. It's similar to the
Alright.
ones we've been seeing for a little while now. But this one has more associates, more ophiuroids, brittle
wide,
stars than
please.
we've seen in the
Coming wide.
past.
Okay, Steve says it's a primnoid octocoral with associates on it.
Thanks, Steve.
Coral and Associates.
Coral. Primnoid.
They travel in packs.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, super helpful, Steve. Thanks.
You finding these guys okay?
Slow.
Perfect.
getting
That's
them.
fine. Cool.
Yeah, it looks like the terrain levels out here for a little bit.
There's a cliff coming, 40 meters out.
Yep.
Don't you worry.
Just a little saddle.
Also, levels out means 45 degrees.
Yeah, holothurian over there. There's purple for you, Wayne.
More purple.
Oh, I see him. That's a rerun of something we've seen earlier.
There's
Yep.
going to be
A
a bunch of
rerun.
them.
Spoken like a true video guy.
Yeah. Hey, Trevor, a question from a camp tuning in. Does Herc have UV or IR lighting? Would alternative lighting reveal anything we might miss?
It is not right now, but we have had alternative lighting. Can't tell you off the top of my head if it was UV or IR or what it was, but we did
Just
do some
low
cruises.
light.
There was that, Megan, were you on for DFO last year? Department of Fisheries and Oceans Canada?
I was not on board, but
Okay. There was that one we did
did a
on the
bunch.
sponge reef there, and it had the
There's a fish.
blue-looking light
oh yeah.
at the back of the vehicle. I can't remember the specifics on that one, but we have put those kind of instruments on when scientists bring them out specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's certainly ROVs out there that experiment with them. You kind of have to go with a very specific goal of what you're looking for with those types of tools. One of our key data products is the video, and because we're using broadcast quality cameras, we need to provide enough light for them to work down here. So there have been studies that you do know. We do know some types of life are scared away by either the vibration or the light, but it's just sort of a trade-off for the amount of data that we can collect by being able to really see the landscape well. We're expecting to see some big coral communities here. Similar work on other Central Pacific, Equatorial Pacific seamounts. Let us know that we expect to see communities in these areas. So, but again, this is all brand new. Nobody has been here before. So you are discovering the types of life that are along this ridge just the same time we are. That's incredible. Hello, wall. Miles, can you talk a little bit about the challenges of working on a cliff like this?
Yeah, we don't want to hit it.
Step one.
Are you
That's
sure?
Step one. That is priority one for any nav. Don't hit the cliff. It's all about sort of situational awareness and knowing sort of what kind of potential energy is left in the system. So as we approach this cliff, Argus gets some layback and has to make up all that distance, and so you kind of
What's layback mean?
drag. Basically, as the ship moves forward at this depth, Argus sort of dithers behind us a little bit.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you got to get them to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
There's purple.
There's a purple one.
Oh, it's nice.
That is a good one. Why don't we go for a zoom on him?
Okay.
Him or her or it.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So cool.
Where's he going? Going downhill.
Going uphill.
Looks good.
Wide, too. 10 centimeters wide.
Wow.
Fatty.
Alright, come wide, please.
Coming wide. So we're at 2,000 feet.
2,000 meters.
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 You're right. I stand corrected. Even though I'm sitting.
You're not standing.
You're not normally on 48 anyway. Are you?
That's my favorite.
48's your favorite?
48's my favorite.
Yeah, I like 48 as
Is it-
well.
Brittle start tumbling down the slope.
Cartwheeling? Whee! These rocks are incredible. Ah, good question from viewers.
Trevor,
Hello.
what? Okay.
Yes.
It looked like something was a different color under one of those rocks. But that's okay.
Purple.
No, it was brown. With patterns on it.
Rattlesnake.
Might have been, yeah.
I don't know.
Rattle eel.
We'll have to review the film later.
Instant replay.
We do have instant replay this year. All the dives are going on YouTube.
Tell us about it, Megan.
In addition to on Nautilus Live on the homepage, being able to scroll back 4 hours for anything that you loved and want to watch again, get your friends online and review. Our dives are also going hour by hour, full dives uploaded onto YouTube. So you'll be able to review any of your favorite dives in their entirety. So if you want to go back and see that purple sea cucumber
Hey,
again, you can do
there's
it.
a fish in the upper left, swimming away.
Missed him.
Rather large one.
Hey, Tim. Are you on comms?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. We've got a few questions from viewers kind of about where we are. Could you set the stage for us? Tell us a little bit about the monument, how far we are away from Honolulu?
Sure. Well, we've traveled 3 days south from Honolulu. We're at Kingman Reef. Kingman Reef is a national wildlife refuge, and it's within the Pacific Remote Islands Marine National Monument. So it's an amazing reef system. It's an old atoll that's sort of a submerged island. There's only a very small portion of land sticking out of it. It's just like a little sandbar. So most of it is underwater, and we're off one of the ridges offshore of the refuge.
Which one's that?
And where are the closest people to us right now off of the ship?
Closest people are actually going to be at Palmyra Atoll, which is also one of the national wildlife refuges.
How far away is that?
Ooh, I don't know in miles, but it's a
7.
few hours in boat time. So it's fairly close.
Closer
7?
than the space station.
Everything's 7.
Students discussing 7, always.
But we actually have a research station on Palmyra. So there's anywhere from 3 up to about 25 people that will be on Palmyra Atoll. It's kind of co-managed by Fish and Wildlife Service. There's a National Wildlife Refuge that includes the lands and waters of Palmyra, but the Nature Conservancy originally bought the whole atoll back in 2000 from a private owner, and they retained Cooper Island, the main island, which has a runway, while in 2001 Fish and Wildlife purchased the rest of the atoll and placed it as part of the Pacific Remote Islands Marine National Monument. So we have a research station over there. There's a lot of research that happens with different universities, plus the Nature Conservancy and also Fish and Wildlife. So we maintain a presence out here. Although Kingman, it's exciting to get out here. It's a ways from Palmyra, and I think we're looking up how far it is right now. But we just don't have a vessel over on Palmyra that can make it to Kingman very often.
Fantastic.
Serious cliff action here.
No kidding.
Palmyra is about 43 nautical miles away.
Perfect. Thanks, Miles.
Lots of manganese on these rocks too.
Let's check out this white thing while I'm going up. Keep passing them.
Oh,
I'm not going to stop for it, but we can do a quick drive-by view. Go ahead for a quick zoom there, Wayne.
Quick zoom. Have to iris down.
Oh,
That's fine, yeah.
It's really white.
Okay.
yeah, no, it is a sponge.
And I'm going to keep going now. Come wide, please.
Gorgeous.
Coming wide. Got a few frames of in focus.
Wow, gorgeous. There's a stock.
Get another crinoid.
Red.
And a sponge off to the right. Another glass sponge. Okay, so on the plane ride over here, I watched the documentary Free Ascent about the rock climber climbing up El Cap without ropes.
Free solo?
Free solo, yes. And just totally has mountains on my mind. Like, we get to see so little of this. We talk about sometimes going out at night, you know, with a flashlight, and that's how much you're seeing of these landscapes. But these views, you know, just remind me that we're on a massive underwater mountain here and climbing up one ridge of it.
Steve says the glass sponge we just saw only grows on verticals.
Wow. Well, this is a vertical.
Yep,
Yes.
I think we just passed through the crinoid.
I believe you.
Almost looks like some pillow shapes here in the basalt now.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to back off just a little bit, get a little more of a wide view. See off to the left there? Where do you see it? Oh, the slack, yeah.
Got another crinoid on the bottom left.
Yeah, I don't understand it. There's a nice coral. I can zip over to that one. I think I have time for
Yeah.
that.
Like a zoom?
Soon. Not quite yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely will have time for this. You can stop coming up for a sec.
Yeah, we're gonna zoom.
You're good. Okay, Wayne, go ahead and zoom there.
Yeah.
A little bouncy. I'm kind of.
Now, is that a
Shrimp.
primnoid too?
Little shrimp on the lower left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay, you might be able to push it a bit more. Yeah.
Bamboo
good job.
coral, says Steve.
Right on. Okay, come wide. I'll keep
Alright,
going up.
Coming wide. Bump.
Awesome. Trevor, a viewer has noticed that our red lasers are now green lasers. Could you talk about why that's better?
Yeah. So I think about 3 years ago we changed our red lasers to green lasers because green travels better in water. You notice that the most scuba diving I find, that as you go deep, the light from the sun obviously gets taken away, and the first color to go is red. Red is, I don't know what the correct term for it, red gets absorbed by the water fastest. Attenuated, thank you, by the water the fastest. That wavelength is the most quickly attenuated by water versus green, which goes a lot farther.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey Wayne, could you please put something on camera 6 on the multi-viewer, please?
Oh, sure. Stand
Just so
by.
it's not doing that action. Dealer's choice, though.
Miles, there's a question specifically for you. A viewer is interested in the height of this seamount.
Thanks.
And if you know how many square kilometers its footprint is.
Say 7,
Do you-
please.
There's like 7 for both questions.
7 tall, 7 wide.
The height of the seamount
Uh-huh.
from bottom. I
From
assume?
the bottom.
Center
From
of
the
the
abyssal
earth.
plane. We're coming up the side of it, and we went from, I'm just remembering from last night, we came up from about 3,500 meters to 15, so it's about 2,000 meters.
Mhm.
Not where we are, but a little bit north of us here. And I don't know the area of it.
I don't know either. Do you have full coverage of it?
We have the
Just-
satellite altimetry.
Mm-hmm. So we're diving on this dive, you know, big thank you and message to our partners. Some of the mapping work in this area was conducted by NOAA Ship Okeanos Explorer, who are also diving right now. So great time for watching live dives online. They were in the area for their EX-1705 mission and did quite a bit of mapping throughout PRIM, throughout the Pacific Remote Islands Marine National Monument. So there are some areas that we'll be working off of their mapping, and there will be other areas where we'll be supplementing their maps, so extending maybe an edge that didn't get full coverage, or maybe a portion in the middle, and then diving off of those throughout this mission. So there's a lot of exploration to do in the ocean, and we share our data so that we can be as efficient as possible across all the agencies and groups.
Really big pillows.
So now it's best to
Those are
drive it
huge.
around with that.
Yeah.
Satellite altimetry.
And then
It's
zoom in
about
and out with these
40
ones.
nautical miles east-west and about 20 north-south, but it's not square.
We'll let them do that math.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I think the geologists want that rock.
We'll bear hug it with the tuba nips. Hold it against the lens of the camera.
Yeah, Trevor, if we do see another one of those bamboo corals, Steve would like to try to get a sample of it.
Roger
I know
that.
it's tough on the vertical.
Yeah, the verticals are rounding out now, so now would be a good time.
I see one right
is
in
there
front
one?
of you.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Not sure if that's a.
I
Down
think-
low?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
wait,
it's one,
sorry,
like
coming
one
wide.
stock. Now it's.
It's a single stalk.
Over to the right? So, oh, I
Yep.
see it there, yeah. Ooh, zipping around. Yeah,
Sure.
I think we can make that work.
Let's confirm
Can I have front porch again on that camera, or on that bubble cam, please?
that this
That's
is the
preset
right
1.
species first.
Yeah.
I'll cozy in, but we'll identify species before cutting.
Yeah. First the zoom.
That shrimp in the upper left has huge
Silly
legs.
cameras. I don't know if I can get in there with that camera.
Yeah. We'll find another
We'll
one.
find
Yeah,
another
we'll
one,
find
yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Okay, you can take it back.
Okay.
Ooh, how about this guy? This puppy.
Oh, I see him.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to push in? Or not yet?
Sure, go ahead and push in.
Pushing in.
Is that what we want?
I don't know, Steve. Looks like a
Steve.
bamboo coral.
Oop, a little bouncy, sorry.
So that is different from what we were looking at before, but if you can grab that, I would like to see what it is. I can't quite identify it from the video here, and it doesn't look like a bamboo
wide again,
coral.
please.
Okay.
coming wide.
Can we get it, Trevor?
I think so. See what I can do.
Yeah.
Trevor, could you hear Steve on SPL?
Yes.
Sorry? Okay, great.
It's gonna get cozy.
Oh, there's another little fan down in the lower right.
So Suna, that's a good one to get?
Yes,
Great.
says Steve.
Good.
I mean, it's probably not the same that
Yeah.
we've seen before, but he's still interested, so.
Get out the chainsaw.
I'm gonna stay. Kind of solid.
Looks like it has some associates on it too.
This is one of the things I really like. Like, the geologists roll in with the giant table saws, you know, rock saws, hammers. And then like little tweezers and tongs and stuff for biology.
Aha.
Can I get bubble on the squishy thing, please? So try to start with preset 1, and then you can tip it up with, oh, actually you don't need to. Just right there is perfect.
Great.
Can you zoom in, please, Wayne?
Pushing in.
good there.
All right.
Can I grab it here? Are you able to see bubble cam, all science?
Yep.
Yeah. Can you go a little bit lower?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Go right there.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong, but would that just be the same as taking the whole animal? Can I just go right to here?
Steve says grab the whole branch if you can, because it's very small.
Roger. I still have coral cutters, so I'm still going to cut the base, but... Okay, come wide, please, Wayne.
Coming wide.
Can I put this in the forward bio box?
Um,
Or are we worried about cross
Yeah, I am a little bit worried about that. Can we do it starboard? Would it be
yes.
difficult?
It'll be difficult, but anything's possible. For you, Suna, we'll do anything. What I will do is... I might be able to sneak by, actually. Okay, Jake, can you go to my cameras page, please? That's on hotel. And cameras.
Yes.
And then can you put starboard bio and turn off port rail? And then, in a moment, you're gonna, you see those salvo buttons on your, this panel right there? Get ready and I'll ask you to do starboard in a minute.
On the quad view, you can see the
Sorry,
starboard
first,
camera.
can I get bubble on preset 4? Perfect. And now you can give me salvo, starboard salvo. Thank you. And go to the Herc hydraulics page, and you can open up the starboard bio box.
So if you're watching there, you can see the shoulder reach sort of around behind its
Where
pivot
is
joint.
starboard?
Sorry, sample tray.
Sample tray.
Yeah. Good there. Okay, fine. I'll put it in A. Weird angle on this one. Ooh, pretty long. Oh no. And the brittle, yeah, okay. So let's reevaluate this here. Try to keep it out of B.
Oh.
What do I want to do here? Yikes. Trying to hook him in. Come on, don't fall in B. Work with me. No. Oh, no, I'm
That's
sorry.
all right. That's all right. Thanks.
Okay, you can
That
close
was
that
awesome.
box.
Can piece it back together.
Nice collection, thanks.
Okay, and you can give me forward or normal salvo when you get a sec. That's you. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Okay, well,
Fantastic.
Thanks, Trevor.
no problem. And then if you're done with the gauges, I'll take front porch, and if you're not, you can keep doing them now. Percent is here, and res is on preset 2. But you have to do some zoom action.
Nice fresh faces off to the right there on the rocks. Surprising.
Yeah. That's just, there's none of that dimpling, the
Well,
angular.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It doesn't look like there's the manganese incrustation on it.
You can also see a real difference, sort of the left side of the screen, right side of the screen right there. One a lot more.
Almost looks like columnar jointing here in the basalts.
Hey Wayne, could I get something different on cameras 1 and 6 in the multi-view, please?
Oh, yes.
Not bars.
What does columnar
bars
jointing
are fine, but not that.
tell you?
Well, it just means there's probably a massive flow that kind of cooled. You ever
Maybe
see
get
like
quad or
mud
whatever.
cracks in a mud puddle?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of have a nice little hexagonal look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because it's contracting, and that's kind of like the lava flow comes out nice and hot, and then as it contracts, it kind of contracts this nice little hexagonal pattern. The old, was it E.T. whatever with the
Yeah, let's check that out.
with the not E.T. the Devil's Tower,
Mm-hmm.
or on the Isle of Skye in Scotland has a classic columnar jointing.
So do you need a really large flow for that to do it,
Wayne,
or
could
will
you
it
zoom
do
in,
it?
please?
Yep.
It's just usually
Oh,
typically a
nice.
larger or thicker flow.
The Columbia Gorge is
Mm-hmm.
It's pointed right at
My
me.
part of
Can't
Idaho
see it.
has a bunch of that too.
Yeah,
Oops, I'm still drifting in.
that's
Ah.
gorgeous.
It's okay.
Wow.
So what we have here is another octocoral and a zoanthid as well. So the octocoral is the pink one underneath the golden structure, and then the zoanthid is overgrowing it. But there's also at the base some worm-like organisms. Those are aplacophorans. Those are really cool coral predators. So you might see those chewing on parts of the coral.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, come wide, please.
Coming wide.
bridge now. Another step.
So you got the res? So it's on top of the 3 gauges, so if you tilt up and then zoom in, you can see it. Keep going up. There it is.
Pretty low for this step, isn't it?
Pretty low? That's not bad. We put it in at 10. So we've been putting it in at 15 at other cruises. This one we put it in lower. All right, 35 minutes, first time.
Yeah. So I gotta bring that down.
What are all the levels you just recorded, Jake?
Oh yeah, go through them all.
Yeah, what are
Oh.
you checking on?
Wow.
Wow, he says.
Everything and anything.
Tell us.
We got first time, then we go on. You got the port temperature, or
yeah,
humidity.
Switch it to second and half.
We have the
3.
temperature
Just
and in the
Yeah, we're gonna
the
reset
hotel, which is basically where the brains of the ROV is.
Inside the bottle?
Yeah,
Mhm.
inside the bottle.
Mhm.
Can you come up in your delta, please?
Yep. And then, I record depth, all the gauges for the hydraulics.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Each manipulator,
What's up, Rob?
and some voltage readings.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh.
No, Steve said if we get see another one of those barrel-shaped colonies, we get some better imagery of it. I know we were kind of moving too quickly for it.
I'm not familiar with the barrel-shaped colony, so please point them out.
What was the one we just saw? The pink one?
Oh,
the pink and
okay.
orange one?
Yeah.
He says he sees another one.
Okay, I'm gonna get more where I want to be here too.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, in the cabbage patch.
Rhubarb.
Can you pick any vegetable? Those are the only 2 I've ever heard.
I'm
mean,
I feel like out in the
Fish.
corn.
I think it's just kind of creepy if you say you're wandering off into the corn patch, cornfield.
Yeah. This doesn't have the same ring to it. You can come up in your delta. Oh, you are coming up in your delta. Beat me to it. That looks like a pencil outline on Argus view. It's kind of neat. That'll be fun.
Look at these beautiful rocks.
Not too bad as far as rocks
Oh, this
go.
is cool. Look how smooth they are here.
Hey, that is a sharp line.
Yeah.
Falling away.
And then we're just going to pop out onto a plateau. It's going to be nice. We're going to
Topping
track
out.
a line.
Wow.
Go.
What a concept. All right.
Bridge nav, another step.
Yeah, that's a cliff there.
Yeah, in that quad view, you have the bubble camera, so you're looking down from the light bar, sort of past the plane the camera's looking out. So think about looking like straight down from the bumper of a car out from the headlights. So you're looking down the slope directly in front of the vehicle there. Pretty great view at how quickly it falls away. So Miles, how are we making progress up our line? Where are we at?
We
Our
are...
overall plan.
Oh, overall plan, we are about 300 meters, sorry, 180 meters from waypoint 3 out of 10.
Okay.
How far are we from 1?
Stand by.
7 miles.
Only 676 meters. Approaching a cliff is scary and slow. That's the moral of that story.
It's like the last major relief before we get on top, though.
Speaking of a cliff, here's one now.
Did you say cliff?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I know it there. There's fish in the upper right.
Yeah. Pesky on the V.
We have a quick
There's
zoom.
another.
Sure, you can get a quick zoom on that.
Yeah.
Crinoid? Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Okay,
man.
zooming in.
It's pretty far, but that's the end of my tether.
All right.
Okay, apparently we know this species now. It's, Proisocrinus ruberimus.
Awesome.
Okay, come wide, please.
Coming wide. I think there
Or
was
start
stalk
going up.
right red crinoid.
full wide.
question coming in about cross-contamination. We do a pretty extensive job rinsing the vehicles in between sites. There are biosecurity measures in place. One thing that's unique about Nautilus is we don't carry water ballast in the same way.
There's a fish against the wall there.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom on the
Right,
fish.
zooming in.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, a little less iris.
Where are you going, fish? Going down? I want to go up the cliff. Can you come up with me? Guess not.
Those elongate
All right,
pectorals
he's going
are
too
awesome.
far down. I gotta
Yeah.
keep going
Okay.
up.
Yep.
Full wide.
I got some catching up to do. Elevator, top floor, please.
So we don't carry a water ballast, and that removes a lot of the potential concerns of cross-contamination. But we do regularly have the hull inspected and cleaned. The ship was just in dry dock earlier this year, so hull is repainted and resurfaced. Fresh hull paint eliminates the ability for creatures to, bind on, hold on, and get transported around. So certainly something we consider as we move around the world.
Too bad we have to do catch up here. Nice corals there.
What is that?
Crinoid and something else.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of these stalks.
Yeah, this surface has been exposed for a while. There's a lot of manganese on it.
It's a big cliff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you're watching on the quad, the bubble view straight down right now is incredible.
Yeah, you cannot see the bottom there.
No.
I'm looking at my navigation. I haven't moved forward or aft at all. Like, this is just straight up.
Yep.
Just up.
Yeah. Doppler's been pretty imperfect.
Ooh, there's some nice
Oh.
stuff.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is that a bamboo?
We might have a time for a quick zoom on that guy.
Okay,
No.
zooming in.
We're not moving.
Guess not.
Is it kind of a precious
That's the
coral?
one we're going
Okay,
for.
Steve said we're in the precious coral region. It's getting closer.
go
Look
back
at how
this way.
delicate that is.
Wow.
Precious.
It's like a kite
Mm-hmm.
on a string.
Yeah, this one is called Metallogorgia. It's a Chrysogorgia octocoral, and yeah, it has this tuft of polyps at the end and a very long, thin stalk. So I think we'll see more of these, but they're always really interesting to see. They're very fragile.
Got more zoom there, Wayne?
Sure.
Do the lower branches like senesce away, or does it just grow a long stem and then sprout a canopy?
So they do have intermediary branches that are lost, and if you look at the axis, looking down towards the base, you'll find these stubs where they lost their branches.
All right, come wide.
Cool, coming wide.
Is Steve on SPL?
He is.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm not ready to repeat all that. Yes, he is. Metallogorgia, very cool.
That other coral in the distance on the side there was a precious coral, that pink one, and I think we'll see that again, but we'll definitely want to get some better imagery when we see another one.
Roger.
Oh.
I'm surprised Argus isn't moving more than it is. I was expecting more swing, and I was incorrect.